What's up guys, it's Sydney and this is your 20-minute head to toe full body deep stretch. So grab your mat and have a seat, let's get started. What's up guys, I'm so excited that you're here today to complete this stretch with me. Like I said, we're gonna go head to toe, full body, deep stretch. So be ready to kind of hold some positions that might be tight for you in the way that we worked out this week. Maybe your muscles are sore, maybe your joints are tight. So we're gonna lengthen the upper body and the lower body and we're gonna get feeling so much better. Okay, let me start over. What's up guys? I'm so excited that you're here with me today to do this 20-minute deep stretch. Like I said, it is head to toe, full body, and we're gonna work on the muscles and the joints that you used a lot in the workouts this week. Before we get started, I want you to make a declaration that you're going to complete this stretch 3 times throughout the next week, either after your workout, before you go to work in the morning, when you wake up, before you go to bed, whatever feels good to you. I want this to be part of your weekly practice. So 3 times within the next week, and I want you to comment below if you accept the challenge of a 3 times per week stretch, okay? But as for right now, let's get into our stretch. We're gonna start with our feet and work our way up to our upper body, okay? So I want you to start with toes turned out a little bit, hands on your hips. If you need to grab a wall to balance, you can. We're gonna start just lifting one heel at a time in 3, 2, 1, here we go. So lift one heel up. We're working on stretching out the foot, the muscles right between your heel and your toes. Good. A lot of times we kind of jump around a lot on the channel for sure. We've had cardio workouts, we've had Tabata workouts this past week, so done a lot of movement with the feet. Okay, now I want you to release your right foot, and I actually want you to take your toes, tuck them under, and kind of push down onto your toes. Make sure all the weight is in your other foot. Don't depend on this leg to give you any weight support, but you should feel this all up the front of your foot as well, into your ankle. Okay, come back and relax for just a second. And let's bend again one more time. Tuck your toes down and under, so you're kind of creating a C from your heel to your toes. Good, all right, let's switch over to the other foot. Same thing, tuck the toes down and kind of put just a little pressure, pushing your heel out towards your ankle forward. Okay, just loosening up the joints a little bit. And good, come back and relax. And let's go one more time. Again, make sure all the weight is over here in your stationary leg. And relax, great job. Let's take it back to the other foot. So take your left foot and I want you to just do some ankle rolls clockwise, okay? We'll start with the joints here. Okay, and now let's switch directions, going the other way. And I want you to kind of try and spread out your toes as you come around. 2, 1. All right, let's switch it to the other way. Other foot, let's go the same way. Clockwise first and then counterclockwise. Again, activate your toes as you come around. Whatever that looks like for you, activate your toes and switch directions. Three, 2, 1. All right, great job. Let's take it down, come into the middle of your mat, and I want you to bend forward nice and slow. Okay, big deep breath in when you get down there. And reach your hands out to the mat so you're still in that pike position. Now I want you to take a tiny step back and bend your knees one at a time. Okay, spend about 3 seconds per side driving this heel down. And then go ahead and switch it over to the other foot. Keep breathing, good job. We're just working our way up the body. Good, let's go one more time each foot. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, and switch feet, 3, 2, 1. Now I want you to drop both of your heels as you push into the mat, shove your hips back over your heels, and let's feel that stretch all in the back of your calves, even up into your hamstrings. I want you to be actively pressing into the mat so you're pushing your hips backwards. Big deep breath in. Exhale and bend your knees just a little bit. Stay right here. Just a little bit more stretch in the calf and the heel and the Achilles. And straighten those legs back out. I want you to take your left leg, step up front right outside of your left hand. Keeping both of your legs straight, I want you to stay right here. Okay, so we're isolating one hamstring at a time here. You'll still feel the stretch, but this front hamstring is going to be getting a lot of the stretch here. Great job. Now I want you to turn your toes towards the front, open it up in the middle, come right here and totally relax. Right in the middle, dropping your head, letting your body hang, keeping your feet flat and shoving your hips backwards. Just relax your neck and your upper back. Place your hands down in front of you, come back up, and let's rotate over to the left side. So now your opposite foot is in front. Okay, keeping both legs nice and straight. Toes are pointed forward. Make sure there's some space so your feet are hip width apart, not straight behind each other. Go. All right, now shift your weight up into your front leg, okay? I want you to bend that leg out in front of you, okay? So we're gonna lower slowly, okay? Bending your leg down in front of you. I want you to get in kind of a figure 4 position here. And if you can, just slide slowly down towards the floor, okay? Hips are square, facing forward. If you can't get this low, just stay right here. I want you to feel this stretch in your front leg glute and right in that hip as well. Forcing both your hips to face the ground, so try not to let your hips open up like this. Roll them both down towards the ground and lower as much as you can over top of that front leg. Try and relax your glutes, relax your leg muscles, and just let your body weight kind of push you down over top of that front leg. Good job. Big deep breath in. Exhale. Let's go a little bit lower as you exhale. Good job. Whatever that looks like for you, whether it's down onto your hands, lowering your hips, whatever that looks like. Big deep breath in and out. Good job. All right, come back up. I want you to place your hands right beside you and tuck that foot in, and then we're just gonna switch it over, okay? So bringing your opposite leg out front, kind of a figure 4 position. Start here, lower back if you can. Okay, scoot up just a little bit here. And let's rotate those hips, both of them, to face the ground. Good, when you get there, let your body weight roll right over top of your leg and lower as much as you can. Good job. Keep breathing, big in and out. Nice and slow. There we go. And if you can go any lower, let's go a tiny bit lower. Great job. Now come on back up here. I want you to come straight up into a seated position so you can kind of open up this hip just a little bit. And I want you to bend the back leg, okay? So bend it, and I want you to pull in heel to glute. Okay, so you're just kind of sitting up on this front glute here, but we're getting a little quad stretch in here on the other side. Okay, turn around so you can see this way. But you're sitting here on this leg. Let's just pull this heel to your glute. Good job. Really feeling that stretch up in the top front part of your quad. And you can kind of lean away from your quad. Good work. Keep breathing. Three, two, one, and go ahead and release your ankle. Okay, and then I'm gonna ask you to switch legs. All right, so the leg that was just behind you is now in front, and we're gonna grab the back leg, pull the heel to the glute, and again, you can kind of lean away. Good. Push your hip forward for the leg that you're pulling. Good job. Perfect. All right, go ahead and release that foot. And now I want you to bring both feet into the middle. Okay, I always feel like our hips are really tight. I know when you sit a lot, when you drive a lot, your hips get tight and we're in this position. So let's grab here, open up, and just take a couple big deep breaths in and out. Let your knees kind of fall. Make sure you're not bouncing them, but just let them kind of fall open. And now pull your chest down towards your toes a little bit. Everyone's gonna get to different levels. Just pull as low as you can where you feel the stretch. And come back up to the top, good job. One more, and I'm gonna let you round your back out here first. So round your back out and then roll over top of your legs. And let your head relax. And slowly roll back up. Let's arch it up and over. Okay, taking the left hand up over to the right side. Feel free to rest your weight here or here. Okay, I want you to feel this stretch all up the side of your body, even up into your arm, your ribs. I know I can really feel mine in my serratus muscles here. Good job. And try not to let your glute come up off the ground on that side. Try to keep it down, keep it grounded. And good, come back up to the middle. Big deep breath in, and let's stretch it over to the other side. If you can go here, and this is good, stay here. If you can drop a little lower while keeping this glute on the ground, you can do that. Good job. Open up your ribs. Keep your chest open for right now. Great work. And let's come back into the middle. Let's flip back into a tabletop position, okay? So hands and knees. Okay, I want your knees to be together, so lock your knees in together and place your hands wide off the mat. Okay, and I'm gonna have you do some big hip circles. Okay, nice and slow. I'm gonna shift backwards, over to the side, side, and back. So kind of like semicircles. So right now I'm going counterclockwise. Spend about 10 more seconds here, and then we'll switch directions. Good, one more big circle this way, and then come back to the top. And now let's switch directions. Going exactly the opposite, like you're drawing a big circle with your tailbone in the air. Let your hips go back. Here we go. Big circles. Feel the stretching on the sides of your glutes here. Here you go. 2, 1, and rest. Let's widen the knees out just a little bit, keeping the feet nice and close. I want you to sit back and walk forward, okay? Place your hands, side of your hands on the mat with your thumbs up, and I want you to arch your back up, releasing your shoulder blades, and then come back down. Okay, so head is neutral. Lift your upper back, releasing your shoulder blades, out to the side, and back down. There you go, just a little spinal movement here. I know the upper back kind of gets neglected when people think of mobility. All right, now just flatten your hands out for me. Relax your head right here. And good, come back into tabletop position. All right, big deep breath in and out. Next big deep breath in, let your belly relax. And exhale, pull your spine up and relax. Good job. Big deep breath in. And last one, exhale with your spine up. Great job. Now I want you to take your left hand and tuck it under your body, dropping your shoulder down to the floor. I want you to use your right hand to push away from that hand. Okay, so you should feel this stretch in your back, in your shoulder. Good, keep pushing, keep that shoulder on the ground and push away. Three, 2, 1. Press into the floor and bring it back up. And let's do the same thing for the other arm. Okay, so tuck it right underneath your body, shoulder right on the mat, and then push away. Great job. Come back into the middle. I want you to sit down on your legs if you can. Okay, and now let's point your fingers back towards your knees and stretch your forearms out a little bit. You know, we were holding dumbbells a lot this week. Let's go fingertips back towards your knees. Stretch your wrists and push your elbows forward to kind of stretch your forearms. I know my elbows are double jointed, so if they go a little bit more forward, I'm not injuring myself, that's just kind of how far they go. If you're double jointed, you can relate to me here too, right? Good, come back up, and now let's flip it so your hands are facing down, fingers pointed back towards your knees, and again, let's just get a little bit of wrist mobility here. Okay, so just pushing your hands down to the mat. Make sure you're not putting all your weight on them, you're still sitting back. Good. All right, go ahead and release that. Now I want you to grab onto your elbows. You can stay seated right here. Just drop your head over your ear, side to side. Just think ear to shoulder, okay? Good, all right. Let's hold it right here. And as you drop your left ear down to your left shoulder, I want you to totally relax your right shoulder. And good, switch over to the other side. Again, totally relax this shoulder. Good, and go ahead and put your hands down on the mat in front of you. Lift your knees off to the side, step out nice and wide, and just hang right here in the middle for our last 20 seconds. Relaxing your head, pushing your hips back, feeling a stretch in your back and your glutes, hamstrings, calves. Big deep breath in. And we have made it. So place your hands down on the floor in front of you. Heel toe your feet in, okay, so they're right in front of you until they come under your hips. And then I want you to just slowly roll it back up. All right, guys, great job today. I hope you feel a lot better now. And like I said, 3 times this week, I want you to incorporate this stretch either when you first wake up, before you go to bed, after your workout, whatever feels good to you. Honestly, I would just want your body to feel good as it moves. I don't want you to sit around with aches and tight muscles and pains. I want you to do everything that you can to make sure if you're feeling any type of ailments that you know that you're stretching, you know you're moving well, you're staying active. Okay, so when in doubt, just try and move, all right? So 3 times this week, I want you to comment below if you accept the challenge, and also let me know, what is your most tight area on your body? Is it your lower back? Is it your neck? Is it your hips? Let me know, and I'll try to cater some stretches to that a little bit next week. Okay, so I'm interested to hear what you have to say. But let me know if you do this 3 times this week, and I will see you throughout the week. Great workout coming for you tomorrow. Okay, make sure if you feel any type of better right now, you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so I can keep giving you workouts. And also turn on your bell notification, and I'll let you know as soon as your workout is up tomorrow. I love you guys. Bye.